On a recent outing, I'd shot a sunset on the North Wales coast at a location called Llanddulas, and although the images were pleasant enough, they weren't my typical material. Something about them just didn't fit with my way of seeing. With this in mind, I researched the location in more detail and discovered that it was possible to also shoot at sunrise for the summer months, and this immediately got me thinking about the type of images I'd want to capture. So it was with a sense of excitement that I set off for the 50-minute drive down the coast, all the time watching the dark skies and hoping that the promised sunrise would materialise. Okay, so here we are, back on the beach at Llanddulas. It's first thing in the morning, it's well before sunrise, it's very, very early, and the tide is going out. Now the nice thing is I've got a low tide, so hopefully I'm going to have some beach area to work with. The wind's very, very low, which is nice, and I'm really crossing my fingers that some of this cloud blows away. The forecast says it will, and if it does I could get some colour coming through, which will be probably just about there behind me. And I've also got this marker post, which is going to obviously add, yep, definitely there, which is obviously going to add something to a composition if I decide to include it. So another half hour or so till sunrise, may as well get set up. Now composition wise, I want something quite simple and straightforward. I've moved down past the shingle and the very rough rocks. They were very unphotogenic, and I've come down to the beach itself where I have the marker post over my shoulder there and the sweep of the surf coming in. Now I'll probably just take the single image this morning, and I'm using my 50mm standard lens, no filters at the moment because the sun's not up, but I do envisage it getting a little bit brighter and maybe having to put a graduate in there just to tame the sky a little bit. Still a bit of cloud, fingers crossed though, another 20 or so minutes to sunrise. I'm really hopeful I'll get something. Well yes, I have seen the view behind me as well, and it's extremely attractive at the moment, so I've just changed my composition and swung the camera around, still with a 50mm lens, and I'm just pointing straight out to sea, nothing fancy at all. Probably split the horizon, maybe put it on a third, try it in the middle, just see which works best. But it looks absolutely beautiful. The subtlety of the pre-dawn light, fantastic. Now this shot benefits from a little bit of long exposure, so I've put one of those 6-stop filters on, which has slowed down the shutter speed to about 30 seconds at f11. That's introducing a lovely soft blur to the sea and to the sky, and it really is adding to the atmosphere. It actually makes it look like I feel standing here. Whereas the normal shot's quite nice, but I have to admit long exposure is better in this situation. Nope, that's still not right. That's just not my style. It's nice enough, pretty pictures, but it's just not what I do. It's not what I want to do. I'm going to have to go back and shoot it again. Sorry about that.